guys, welcome back to another interview here on Toned In Entertainment. Today we're here at GCW in Central Florida, and I'm joined by Skye Blue. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Now today you only have one match.
One match.
Where the last time you were here at GCW, you had three matches. Are you feeling a little less pressure today with only having one match?
A little. Last time I didn't know I was having three, so it was like kind of more shock and surprise, but I'm excited still just as much.
Right. I mean, you still have a big opponent today with Kaci Lennox, so it's not going to be, just because you have one match doesn't mean it's going to be easier by any means.
Exactly, yeah. No, it'll be fun. I'm excited. And I love coming down here, so.
GCW is definitely a super fun place to wrestle at, and you're from Chicago. So welcome down to our Florida winter where it's 61 degrees here in January.
And there's palm trees. I was so excited for the palm trees.
Palm trees, no snow, right?
Oh, I know. It snowed this morning at home, so.
Did you leave this morning?
No, last night.
So you left
I just got a bunch of pictures of the snow. My mom's like, I'm jealous. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're enjoying that nice South Florida weather. We've got wrestling down here. Is there wrestling up in Chicago right now?
It was until I think I got closer to like November, December, then it kind of stopped just because you couldn't do outside shows. Our home promotion was doing outside shows just because that was easier to manage. But at the moment, not really, unless you do pre-records, like for streaming and whatnot.
So like no audience members then?
At the I mean, they're doing, it depends on where you are, like what county, because everybody's in a different, not zone, what is it called?
But it's
the
like,
tier things?
Right, like the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 or whatever? Okay.
It depends on, the closer you are to the city, the more restrictions you have.
Well, welcome to Florida, because essentially there is no restrictions here.
It's nice out here.
Which is crazy, but, hey, it's nice that, we can do these shows, we can do them safely, and I'm hoping other people around the country realize, like, you can still be open, you can do stuff, you can have entertainment.
Take the right precautions.
That's all, real simple. Now, you've been doing plenty of interviews since that last time at GCW where you had 3 big matches in one night. How has, your social media following changed since then?
It has definitely increased a lot. I did not expect it. I get a lot of new followers, every day. Did not expect it at all, but it's really, really cool.
Now, I've watched a couple of those interviews, so I'm not going to ask you the same question because I already know the answer to this question, but that your mom actually is the one that got you into watching professional wrestling.
My mom, and she grew up watching it, so she loved it. So then I always grew up with it on in the house. I used to be like, what is this? I don't, people were hitting each other's chairs. I'm like, why are they doing this? It doesn't make sense. And as I got older, I was like, oh, this is really cool.
Well, who got your mom into wrestling?
Her dad.
Her dad, okay. Yeah. Did your mom have a favorite wrestler?
I've always there's a bunch of Undertaker shirts at home, so I'd assume Undertaker.
Undertaker?
There's a lot of Undertaker stuff at home.
Okay.
My parents actually went to the SummerSlam that was in Chicago where it was Taker versus Taker.
Okay.
So they saw that one live, and I have heard that story a million times.
You've heard that story a million times. You told the story a million times, yeah.
Yep.
Now, I want to ask a question because I want to see where your wrestling influences are. So one of the questions I like to ask is, I grew up in the 90s and the 80s, and there was a lot of factions at the time, and one of my favorite factions was the Four Horsemen. So let's say the Four Horsemen reunited, and they challenged Skye Blue to a match, and you had to grab 3 wrestlers from any time period to go up against them.
Oh, dear.
What 3 wrestlers would you choose?
Oh, dear. Okay.
And I know you mix it up with the guys and the girls.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I've always wanted to work Priscilla Kelly.
Okay.
Crap. No pressure.
No pressure, no pressure.
Kylie Ray means a lot to me.
Okay.
So, Kylie. And I love doing intergender wrestling, so. Oh gosh, now I gotta pick a dude.
We gotta pick one guy. We gotta have one guy on the team.
I was gonna say, there's a lot though.
Right.
Can I say somebody I've worked with before?
Of course.
Okay. There's somebody that I work with a lot at CSW. His name's Save Engage. We're kind of the same size, so we just work together a lot. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I think that's a formidable 4 to go up against.
It probably should have been people that have worked for the E before, but I didn't think that through.
It's okay. Hey, we didn't rehearse the questions before we came here, so it's all impromptu.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Now, when you're not wrestling, what are some of the things you like to do in your free time?
So the brain doesn't really shut off. It's kind of just go, go, go wrestling. But I do like to work out a lot. I've really gotten back into weightlifting. that's about it. I just kind of go on the rest. I do. I have dogs, so we walk the dogs a lot.
Okay.
Until she gets tired and doesn't make it around the block. But yeah, I'm just like so focused on this, and now it's like you have the time at home, just like be creative and just kind of like come up with stuff for it. Like I got some new gear in the works. Other little projects for this year. Like I just have like a huge list of things that I want to do this year, so I'm just kind of like taking advantage of the time at home.
That's the thing. It's like with the pandemic still going on almost a year later, a lot of us have had time to maybe focus on things that we couldn't do. Is there one big specific thing that you really want to accomplish this year?
I think just like fully like, how do you say it? Like completing me. Just because like, again, I left like the old promotion and now it's just kind of like I got to branch out and like learn so many things. And it's just like realizing not how behind, but like there's different aspects of like Skye Blue that I can like expand on and kind of thing, like t-shirts. I've been yelled at for not having t-shirts yet.
Don't you have a t-shirt out?
That is, I actually don't own any of that.
You don't own any of that. Never mind that. We're not going to promote it then.
I've had a lot of people like come up to me and they're like, hey, your t-shirt. I'm like, yeah, that's not mine.
Okay, because I did see it and I was going to say, let's promote it, but we're not going to promote the t-shirt.
Yeah, that one's not mine. It's in the works.
Okay. Once we get that merch out, then we'll definitely get it out there. Now, obviously, to be a professional wrestler, you have to work out a lot, which you said you do. Is there a certain artist you like to listen to when you're working out?
No, I just listen to whatever the trainer plays.
Whatever the trainer plays. Okay.
I'm not picky.
Not picky.
I like listening to Christmas music when we worked out.
You listen to Christmas music when you
like during Christmas.
During the Christmas time. I think that would make me angry all year round, and I would just like really get into it then.
Just like it's July and it's not Christmas.
Now, one of the things here on Toned In Entertainment, we do a lot of pop culture. It's more than just wrestling. It's comic books. It's movies. Before the pandemic, I was doing a lot of movie reviews. Obviously, those are gone. So I've been doing a lot of retro movie reviews. If there was one movie that Toned In Entertainment should review, what movie do you think we should review here on the channel?
So you're not going to like me. I'm terrified of movie theaters.
Okay.
So I don't watch movies.
No movies, not even at home?
No.
No movies. Okay, so we're not watching any movies.
When I was little, I was like severely claustrophobic.
Okay.
So going in and then when it would just like black out, just like it set off the anxiety. So I remember my school took us to see The Hobbit. And like I don't do blood, guts, and gore, and like they were beheading those like gremlin things. So I was like sitting with my feet over my head, kind of thing. So yeah, I don't do movie theaters.
So you're scared of like the fictional blood and guts, but yet if you get in the ring, you have no problem with it.
I don't care if I bleed,
No problem with it. Is it something that just like it just turns off like when you get in there?
Yeah, the adrenaline and just like this is like what this is what I love. So it's like I'm not gonna hold back.
Well, we're here at GCW and it is January, but I've been told you're gonna be back in February as well, and you're going to be battling Rok-C.
If he wants me every day of the week, I will be here.
Oh, you heard that, Gomez.
I love coming down here. It's awesome, and I love Gomez. He's the best.
Gomez is awesome.
Yes.
Yes, I met Gomez last year at the Chocolate Festival in Tampa, which is where he had that event. And I know he's having it again this year. I don't know if there's going to be wrestling involved with that one.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's in the summer, yes.
It was February. I think it's February. Yeah, because it was before the shutdown of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah, that happened in March.
Yeah. But the next show is February 15th, where you're going to be...
13th.
February 13th, yes.
13th.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
February 13th. It's 2 days before the day before Valentine's Day. Nobody cares.
Yeah, no,
Wrestling is more important than chocolates and cards.
I don't even like chocolate.
Exactly. So who cares about that? Come out to GCW and watch Skye Blue throw it down with Rok-C on February 13th.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that one.
Right?
I wanted to work her. She's really...
Yeah.
I think we could put on a good one.
I think so. I think both of you are making a lot of waves in the independent scene right now.
I'm trying.
Yeah, no, you're doing your thing.
Trying.
Now, I've seen a lot of your moves. Is there any like influence that you had besides wrestling that you use in the ring?
I did gymnastics for a while, and I did track and field. I did high jump and long jump, and some sprints until I got too tired. But a lot of the gymnastics, just because I used it so much when I was little. But when I was always so small compared to like all the other girls. So like I kind of like taught myself that what I could. I mean cartwheels. Like, I can't backflip yet. I can't do that. We tried that. That didn't work.
Right. But you do the forward flip into like this like leg.
Yes.
I don't know how to explain the move.
Spinning leg.
The spinning
leg. That's what
leg.
I say. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Definitely.
No, yeah, just a lot of the gymnastics comes in handy. Mainly that, yeah. Track, I mean, a little, but I think the track definitely helped with, like, the footwork, because everything we do, because, like, you know, you're in a box. So, like, learning, you know, footwork and how to finagle in a square is definitely helpful, if that makes sense.
No, it does. It makes complete sense. Now, I know you've said that, you know, right now you have no backup plan. Wrestling is your thing.
Wrestling is my everything. That's why I think I focus on it so much, because I don't want there to have to be a backup. I want this so badly that I'm going to do whatever I have to.
Yeah, and I'm going to give you a compliment because I've seen your matches, and you can tell when somebody wrestles and when somebody's meant to do it. I think you're meant to do this.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're definitely. And then Gomez is right here, the guy that we were talking about, right here.
Oh, shit.
Oh. You
I'll take it.
You never know what's going to happen here at GCW.
She'd sell the shit out of it.
Yeah, she would. She would. I wouldn't have to sell
Give
it.
match.
No, I'm not going to hit you the fucking I don't know how to work. I'll actually hit you.
That's okay.
No, you really don't want that.
Okay. Later.
Hit people very hard in very painful places? The safe places.
I'll just aim here.
No way, man. I can't.
No, we don't. We don't need Gomez hurting the talent before the show.
I'm from the 70s. I can't hit a girl. Stop it.
Aw, come on.
I'll hit you when I'm in character. No fucking problem.
Okay.
Oh, pardon my language.
Oh, it's okay. I was
But I
smart.
curse constantly.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, you got Kaci Lennox to deal with tonight. You don't need Gomez wearing you down anymore. It's okay.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Now, Skye, is there anything else we should know? Because I know you got to get ready for your match tonight.
I'm just excited to keep traveling, keep coming down to Florida, and yeah, I'm just excited to keep wrestling. I want 2021 to be like a big year, because like
Right.
2020 was like a setback slightly, but like you just gotta push through it kind of thing. And I think this year will be like, once everything's settled with the pandemic, I think it'll be much better.
Yeah. Do you think there's light at the tunnel here?
I really hope so.
Right.
I love coming down here. Like when I heard I was wrestling Deonna, I was like a little kid on Christmas jumping up and down. Like literally, I was sitting on a bed and I was like, that's Deonna. Oh, and then through the phone started jumping. Like it was yeah. But yeah, I'm excited.
Definitely some good opportunities down here, and hopefully bigger and better things for you coming in 2021. So you want to tell people where they can follow you at?
Twitter is Skye By with 2 E's. Instagram is Skye By and then Delecki, or just Google Skye Blue, it'll come up. But put wrestler after it. Put wrestler after it always. In the future, hopefully closer near future, there will be a Patreon. Once I figure out how to do that. And that's about it. Yeah, no Facebook.
No Facebook. No Facebook. Just follow her on
I'm
Instagram,
really bad at Facebook.
Twitter. Yeah. And then Patreon, because, you know, they got bills to pay.
We got
They got
sneak peek.
expenses,
No, we got sneak
right?
peeks. Do little videos and sneak peeks of my adventures.
Okay.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah. Okay, awesome, Skye. Well, thank you so much for joining me here. And guys, if you like interviews like this, make sure you subscribe here to Tone In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.